Let's see.
Roller coaster.
Oh, yeah.
What's love got to do with it? What's love? Should be about us, should be about trust, man. What's love? Hey, don't act like Ja Rule ain't had them hits.
Oh,
Nobody said he didn't. No one ever said he didn't have them hits.
I know.
Just 50 goddamn tore his ass.
I mean,
that shit, what 50 did was true too, and it was funny as fuck. But I mean, we're not discrediting what the rule, baby.
Fuck you, man. Some of that.
How bad can I be?
All right, now, baby, give me your reason so I can touch you how I want to. Make love to you how the mother lane niggas want to. Gone girl, what you gonna do? I'm a nappy head. You could put my nappy dreads if you want to. Shawty, I'ma put it on you and make you think that you the girl that I be singing on my songs too. You got me thinking with me and you went to drinking with the sipping that Patron. Boy, that's what pain. Boy, that was pain. That was pain. Teddy pinned her ass down.
Boy, look, that Alexa goddamn brought me back on that takeoff, man. I goddamn listened to Alexa yesterday. Well, talking about Alexa. I had Alexa playing some shit. Goddamn Dolph.
Hey,
they made a station that brought on that goddamn T-shirt for the Migos. I'm like, nigga, boy, see, we need to get back to where songs had like 8 month
rolls,
like
then into a year, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Cause remember back then, I think it took like 2 years. The song been rotating and shit like that.
Are y'all ready?
I am rich. I already
I already did my share.
Did it. Ew. Yes, sir. Yep. It is another episode of
Ready to be accountable.
I am one half your host, Rocky.
I am the second half, C-Note, the short guy without short supply.
And we're always joined by the world's greatest producer.
Ratchet here, Hi, guys.
Yeah, lives via sex and text from everybody.
Doo-doo.
And don't think go out here.
Wow. And don't it feel good?
What it do?
Hey, man. Listen here, man. Everything is everything.
Okay.
Everything is. Boy, you got me on that lawn, boy. You had me on that lawn.
Yes, sir.
But you know, everything good, brother. I can't complain. What about you, Ratchet?
Everything is good with me. Just chilling. I do have to leave the live early today because my son does have a football game. He has a 7-on-7 scrimmage.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Big doodle. Not the little one.
Not the
my
little
boy.
one. Not the small.
Getting scouted and whatnot.
Giving these folks that almond joy.
Very proud mom moment. You know what I'm saying? So I do have to skedaddle out of here a little early today, but I'll be on my mom duties. Other than that, let's see, vibes. My vibes are high. I know I talked to you guys about me implementing more things in my life. Like I stated, I believe I talked to you about this last week that I started, instead of having a vision board, I made a bingo card for the year.
That's awesome.
And so I'm still within the first quarter, even though I started literally, I think the last week of February. I'm still within the first quarter, which means the first 3 months of the year. That's January, February, and March. So I have it to the end of March to mark some things off of my bingo. But I would like to let you guys know that I'm going strong on that shit. Like, I have knocked down so many things, and I can't wait to reward myself. You know what I'm saying? But it's so cool to actually watch it, watch me fulfill the things that I want to do live and in action, instead of just, having a vision board where you just look at it and, I pass it. I used to make vision boards all the time and I would just pass them or, I would look at them or whatever, but I would stop eventually doing it. Right. And being more interactive with like the bingo card, like after I leave my son's game today, I'm going to go down to Hobby Lobby and I'm actually getting Yeah, I'm gonna get like a little, you know how we used to have those science poster boards back in the day where it's like the trifold? Yeah. So I'm getting one of those trifolds, but I'm gonna get it framed, right? Okay. So I'm gonna get it framed, and then I'm going to put my, it's like 4-quarter boards, my bingo cards. I'm gonna put my 4-quarter boards on like the 2 outside panels, and on the inside panel, I'm gonna start taking pictures and, you know, just putting up like a little collage of things so I can actually see my progress, you know what I'm saying? And I think that works better for me, having like ADHD or whatever. I think that being able to visually see what I have accomplished, it's working for me. Like, I've only been doing it for about 3 weeks or whatever, but I hit that ground running like a motherfucker, and I haven't let up yet. So I'm very excited about that, if you guys cannot tell. So like, I have some good things on the horizon. Like, it's just, I feel good. Like, I got my house together. I got a new dishwasher. Okay then. I mean, like, I'm buying large appliances, and like, as an adult, like, you know, a first-time homeowner or whatever, like, buying large appliances, like, that is like, it's a feat, you know what I'm saying? Like, I remember when I had to buy a new washer because my washer went out. Like, my first washer was gifted to me, but my second washer, like, you know, I had to buy that bitch, you know what I'm saying? And so being able to buy these large appliances, I mean, like, it might sound a little trivial or whatever, but like, I'm excited about that bitch. I gotta I'm excited about it. I was able to buy you know, a new dishwasher or whatever. Let's see, live, vibe, sex. Oh, I plan on getting some dick tonight. So
he gonna be dropping that dick on.
So I will let y'all know about that tomorrow. I'm just gonna preemptively say that shit was good as fuck. Sex and text, as always, they are dry because you motherfuckers and like 2 bitches are the only people I talk to in my life. But I'm okay with that.
Right. Fuck you mean.
I need to get better.
Like that.
Yeah. What about you, brother?
Shit. Like her, I'm glad to be progressing and not just having motion. I'm glad to be progressing, bro. I'm back on my fitness. This is the 3rd week. I wasn't going to talk about it until I made 3. You know what I'm saying? 3 weeks on every single day, 300 push-ups. I'm on that.
Amen.
Like,
Amen.
for real.
I need to get on that.
I ain't even lying, bro. A lot of niggas around here be goddamn ready to tote a gun and all that shit. Nigga, y'all can't even control that shit because y'all ain't got no type of strength. Can't pick your bitch up. You can't fuck longer than 5 minutes. Sorry, none of my problem. But that, dealing with the boy, I think I need to make a documentary called The Dark Side of Parenting.
Oh, God.
Jesus, dog. I swear to God, dog. Especially in this day and age. I know our parents be like, you know, it was different from when their parents was raising them and all of that. But, dog, I really believe we got the hardest era of raising kids.
Because everything's so easy.
Because they came into with the technology and the internet.
Bruh, that shit is so, okay.
They seeing a lot of shit they ain't supposed to even be exposed to at this point in time. Like, and we still had to go through the progress because the internet got ushered in during our come up. You know what I'm saying? But, like, nigga...
And not just the internet, but social media.
Yes.
Right. Everything was just ushered in, so it was still, like, experimental. In
the infancy, so it just wasn't what it was. And now, you know, we're in a day and age where more often than not, the child is making more money than the parent because now they in this goddamn, you know, doing you're right. Now they're doing these streams. Now they're on YouTube. Fucking Ryan's World. That boy's making $17 million goddamn dollars a year playing with toys. You know what I'm saying? So it's a different dynamic. You know what I'm saying? I definitely get it. Because, you know, it feels like the experiences are just like, it's like a circle of life. They're just regurgitated. But with each new generation, there are new things that are, you know, happening. And with our generation, the newest technology, or with the generations coming up, like Gen Z and Gen Alpha, with these, you know, coming up, like Gen Alpha is the first generation that will be born where AI is a normal thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, they will never know a world before AI.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there was a world before the internet. You know what I'm saying? We were very, very young because, of course, you know, we're 80s and 90s babies. So, yes, we were young before the internet was a thing, and before it was definitely a household thing. So, you know, we get that or whatever. But this ushering in of AI and the robotics and you know, the explorations that they're doing now, the generations that are coming forth after Gen Alpha will never know, like, the analog world, is, so to speak.
And I think another thing to add to that is also how, with the internet, how much we could be proven wrong every day as a parent. Like, like whatever we tell them is wrong, and it be shoved in our face.
Well, that just gonna come with parents being accountable. Right. Because, nigga, it's okay if you're wrong. They don't change the authority in this bitch. Right. Still whooping your ass. Fuck you talking about. For real. And bro, all this sensitivity shit, bro, especially when you raising boys, dog, and this is why, bro, we got the brain whoopings back.
I was just talking to one of my customers yesterday about that. I mean, no, my coworker. I was like, bro, he was like, bro, I don't know if I want a girl or a boy. He said, I'm thinking it's easy to have a boy. I said, no, it's not. Not when you're a black man. It's not. No, it's not.
Especially when you out here and you understand that, bro, like I told my baby, the hardest shit is being tough when you do not want to be. Like, bro, I still have to be tough on them because the world is not finna. Unfortunately, if a woman does something and it's like ancillary or
overlooked, like, or it's
supposed to be here, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we will congratulate them on that. Like Date the Moss when she went up there talking about I can tie my shoes. Like, niggas is congratulating that. But at the same time, a nigga not finna get congratulated, even if he is overweight, even if he is obese. You know what I'm saying? Because we gonna look at him like, nigga, you tripping. Like,
it's more harsh on a man of all nationalities on God. Like, it
ain't even the black man.
On all levels is already harsh. Like, we talk to each other harsh. Think about that. Like even like the way,
because
it could be a tragic thing happen to a nigga. Once we realize you okay, we on your ass.
I'm trying to tell you. And then there's too many redemption stories and niggas fighting through shit. Right. So it's like, dog, we get it. You know what I'm saying? But come on, brother. Come on. Like, that's my hardest thing is trying to be, is having to be tough on him when I don't want to be. Fact. But but it's for the better. It's for the better. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. This shit is for the better. And then we need to get back to whooping they ass, bro. Especially boys, nigga. Whoop. Bring the belt out, nigga. Bring the fucking belt out. I'm telling you. Yeah. Because if you don't, boy, he gonna get out here and goddamn, them police gonna bring them things out. And nigga, don't listen. Don't understand what it is that you have to follow rules and shit. Well, you're going to be going to a funeral before you plan on.
You know, my son will be 12 this year. And, I mean, at the moment, we kind of got, like, a good, decent relationship. He kind of understand. I kind of been the type of parent that I always just want to put it in your face, show you. But, like, the type of shit I want to put in your face, like, I used to take him, like, downtown area. Like, in the, like, roughest, you know, in them areas, like, bro, look. And I used to know all these people right here. Look at what they doing. You want to be like this when you get, you know, if you don't make the right decisions. It's just certain little things I used to do that, you know, I had grew up around, and that kind of kept me from going to that side because I was around those examples.
I mean, I do the kind of the same thing, but because the internet and like she say, we like that's their world. Yeah. They know the internet. They know that they're like more familiar with AI and shit. I be showing him the shit that can happen just by being around. Just like Charleston White said on the other day when he was speaking about Lil Ronnie. As far as, nigga, you weren't on the gangster shit, but you were hanging with the gangster niggas. Right. So if you're going to be hanging with the gangster niggas, you might as well be on the gangster shit because you're going to be guilty by association.
Right. And then they're making examples of the association part.
I'm trying to get through to him, to my son now. Like, brother, you can't keep blaming shit on your friends. You can't keep saying, oh, they was doing it, but I'm the one that got caught. Bro, okay, well, you finna learn very early, guilty by association is a real thing. And nigga, you might as well should have done the crime.
And don't you be kind of upset with him? We be like, you still ain't learned yet? Like,
I get it, but I get it as far as the rebellion, because I think my son is in the rebellion stage where he's trying to, figure out his own way of moving and doing things
what's
his
right,
own way.
What's right, he see what's right is versus you telling him.
Right.
Yeah,
but the only thing we can do is just, hey, I have tried every approach. You know what I'm saying? As far as therapy, just sitting down, talking to him, explaining to him the real life ramifications, showing him the real life results. But again, that's kind of like talking to a kid about credit.
Right.
They don't understand
they
this
ain't got
shit.
the cotton, Stevie.
Exactly.
Where you coming from? They ain't lived enough.
I get it, but I don't exactly.
A lot of shit. That's what.
And that's all I'm trying to keep them here for. I'm trying to, and like I told her, I'm like, bro, I see how you learn, and my job, I just want to make sure that you're alive so that you can evolve to understand what the fuck we saying.
Right.
Because a lot of these motherfuckers dying off and they'll never understand what their parents were trying to teach them. Like I told my daddy the other day, nigga, like, bro, your ass did a marvelous job, bro. Because I look around and I see all these pussy ass niggas and niggas that don't want to do shit. Niggas want to lay up in the bed. Niggas lazy and all this, bro. I'm so glad you was on my ass. I'm so glad that you taught me what a man is supposed to do.
Bro,
like,
I find myself texting my dad and like telling him like, I get it, and I thank God for you being my dad, even though the way my life went, even when you was around, because whatever the circumstances was, whatever you tried to teach me and show me and my brother, like I get it. And as a grown man with my own responsibilities and trying to still find my way in this life, I truly appreciate you, because I'm glad I ain't go so far off the way to the point where it's like, back then for me, it was once my daddy will say something, but then I hear my close motherfuckers will say the same shit my daddy say, and I'd be like, but it ain't take too many times for me to catch on, like, just listen to your daddy. You feel me? Now that's something I'm glad that I have, and I'm glad my son, even at the age he is, he only 12 or something like that. But it's like
not or something like
that.
Not or something like that.
But in that he ain't in that rebellious stage yet. So it's like it's coming. I know it's coming, and I'm not really. I must be like I'm like hectic on trying to see what. No, hey, I get it, and when you get there, I'm been told you, hey, this what gonna happen to you. After that, you keep trying it.
Yeah, I get it. Well, shit, bro.
I might be emotional and not show it, but I ain't gonna let you show it. Like, hey, you're becoming a man at this point.
Yeah, now shit. Let's see. My sex life, nigga. I've been off of it because parenting and all this, and yeah, I think that's another way too. Like, I'm bagged up, nigga. Shit, I gotta
get yourself off, man.
You know what I'm saying? But
see, you got an old lady. You got attentional. Once I get to the somebody I'm gonna be attentional with, then I get back to that sex shit. So,
and then my texts are always
I'm back
busy.
the fuck up.
So shit, that's how I've been doing. What about you, brother?
Man, like I said, my text very dry. It's me. I'm the problem. I'm a real man. I admit that, and I mean it's due to I'm not in a space, in a place to even be trying to be attentional with a young lady right now, or a lady right now. So even sex in October to make it 2 years of sex free. But that
you and Omarion, boy.
But I mean, but
Omarion,
like if I had somebody I was being attentional with, I wouldn't. You feel me? But I'm not finna just have meaningful less sex. You feel me? Like I'm not just finna be fucking just because. Ooh. Like I at least
good. You have some good. Yes.
Like I said,
good dick discipline.
Once you learn how sex really is and how deep and spiritual it really is, you'll be more cautious and like. Choose who you gonna fuck with. Like you gonna be purposeful and intentional with this person.
I get that.
Yeah. I mean, you got a purpose and attention with your person, as well as Ratchet does. She got a purpose and she got somebody that they work. Y'all both working on something with somebody. So once I get to me having somebody, but let me get in that headspace too, because I'm still in the headspace of I don't want to right now because it's a lot I need to fix with me. It's a lot I need to fix with me before I even, like, and I'm not finna be trying to make somebody. I feel like you put people through shit when you going through your shit and not focusing on them too. Like I'm gonna be lacking in that area.
And that's that's all. That's just if you don't approach it with transparency.
Right.
If you approach it with transparency and they understand
But
You
I know I'm
what
not gonna
saying?
try. I know that's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna try.
Right. I see.
So it's not like I ain't been having offers, young ladies coming up, or just I flirt a lot. That's just a nature in me. That's like a second language in me.
That's another thing. I've been taking care of. Goddamn, I done got me a new morning routine, which I'm keeping to myself.
Yeah, don't tell nobody.
I done got me a new personal hygiene morning routine. And nigga, bro, look, y'all just stay away from me because I see the signs. I see the signs.
Facts.
Oh God,
it's getting scary though.
It's getting scary a little bit. I know this shit looking good, bitch. I know it is. Don't worry about it.
Hey, don't you hate when you do
get your nigga right?
You argue yourself together and you trying to abstain from just even making those kind of rash decisions and seeing like life just throwing them at you. Like, well, dang.
I mean, I think that's just.
I think that's just the law of attraction because you are putting that love into yourself. You know what I'm saying? You're putting that into yourself and you are making yourself feel good, and that means that you are presenting yourself in a different way to the world. Facts. And they are taking notice in that too. Yeah. So that's just natural. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I appreciate it. I definitely appreciate it. It's good for like my compliment side.
Yeah. Sometimes niggas like to be seen. I like it.
They sure be looking crazy when I be like, no, I'm good. I got something already. Huh? You don't want to cheat, nigga.
Hey, no, let me tell you, it fuck them up when you tell them like you don't have nobody, but you good. Like, I'm good. Now they want to fight you on like, well, so what's going on? Now you questioning you. I'm like, no, I'm not on that type shit over there neither.
Right, they be
I ain't
like,
in
damn,
that community.
You gay, ain't it?
No, it's just no. One bitch told me, oh, you must be one of them healed niggas. I was like, wow, like I'm trying to heal myself. I'm trying to be purposeful in life.
Man, they don't give a damn.
Yeah,
they
it's
the
like
new niggas.
I'm not finna. I think you'll respect me more if I didn't bow down to you.
Hey,
listen,
that'll be one thing, but you know we got a flow to the show.
Amen.
And this part is called bullshit of the week.
Yo. Rocky. I just think they all need to die.
Why the fuck you lying?
You on some bullshit.
Man, who wants to bullshit this motherfucking week?
Oh, boy, let me get this bitch name. Tateona.
Excuse me, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, that's her name. Tateona
Who the fuck is that?
Williams. That is the girl who 2 kids died from hypothermia.
Oh, that bitch.
Yes. Matter of fact, we got a link that I want to watch real quick, and then I'm going to come back and give my opinion on this shit, because
Lord of mercy.
We're Michigan's most experienced personal injury law firm. Our lawyers have over 600 years of
injury,
experience.
Got in a wreck.
More experience means more money and more wins for our clients. Our experience pays. 1-800-CALL-SAM.
I don't trust a nigga name. So.
It's a tragedy hard to even comprehend. 2 children are dead tonight, found frozen to death inside a family van.
It appears a large family was living in the vehicle when it was discovered inside the Hollywood Casino parking garage at Greektown today. Fox 2's Jessica Dupnack has been following this story since she broke it, actually, and it is so sad that this happened to this family. What's the status now? What's going on with the mother?
Well, mom is being detained. Police will not say that she's arrested, but detained at this point. I want to paint a little picture of what these children have been enduring. When police went up to the van earlier today to seize evidence, they found just a couple of blankets inside, and the 2 children that were frozen to death, the 2-year-old wearing a T-shirt and a pull-up, and the 9-year-old wearing a T-shirt and joggers. Police say this is now a full-blown criminal investigation.
Was unnecessary. It didn't have to happen this way.
Investigators shaken at this unimaginable tragedy. One phone call could have prevented it all.
The female says child not breathing. They are car at Greektown Casino parking structure.
Around 1 a.m. Monday morning, a gray minivan pulled into the Hollywood Casino at Greektown parking structure, parked on the 9th floor. Either it ran out of gas or had a mechanical issue, leaving the family of 6 without heat.
Around noon, the mother inside the van, along with 5 children, noticed that one of the children wasn't breathing. And she called family to come help, to convey to Children's Hospital.
That was the 2-year-old. Then not long after, the mom called the same family member, their godmother, to say the 9-year-old child was not breathing. Both were taken to Children's Hospital downtown, pronounced dead. Doctors believe they froze to death.
Sad, very sad, especially as a father. I just can't imagine what the family is feeling. I wish that hadn't have happened.
The 2-year-old wearing a T-shirt and pull-up. The older child in a T-shirt and jogging pants, only a couple blankets in the car. The other 3 children also checked out at the hospital are expected to be okay. They're being placed with Children's Protective Services, and now their mom is detained, being investigated for possible criminal charges.
I don't think anyone really wants to think about that at the moment with the 2 children passed, but the reality is that the circumstances do have to be examined. We have to figure out how to go forward.
The city of Detroit has a helpline set up for unsheltered people. The number is on the screen. It's up and running 6 days a week.
When you call the helpline, there's a specialist that will answer the call and walk the family through the resources and services that are available.
Here in Detroit, there are over 1,400 beds for people that don't have homes, and about 110 of those are reserved for those drop-in emergency situations that this family could have taken advantage of. As far as the criminal investigation, Detroit police now working backwards. We do understand that the family did at one time live in an apartment on the city's east side, but they don't anymore. They were living out of that van. They're reviewing security footage here at Hollywood Casino to see if this is a place where they came often. Still a lot to unpack, and again, this is a full-blown criminal investigation now with Mom. Reporting live in Greektown, Jessica Dupnack on The Edge.
Well, Jessica, wondering why it took.
All right, bro. And the reason why Tateona or Tateona, whatever this bitch name is, gets this bullshit of the week, because that was the initial report after the kids were found, quote unquote, frozen. Well, they did an autopsy, and the autopsy comes back, and the reason of death for the kids are carbon monoxide intoxication. All right, it's not hypothermia. It was not hypothermia. If y'all don't know how you get that from sitting in a running car in an enclosed space. You can die from that, as you can see. These 2 beautiful kids have passed on due to carbon monoxide poisoning. I'm gonna just say that. Why is this some bullshit? First of all, because she reported this at 1 p.m. and stated that they got there at 1 a.m., 12 o'clock, whatever it was. So that was 12 hours before she reported it, okay? Second of all is that you were parked in the parking garage, okay? This parking garage is open.
Very open.
It is open. This is the picture.
It's got for air to come.
That one she's highlighted on right now is the exact place where she was parked at. That was 9C. 9C is the exact place where she was parked at. You can see the outside. You can see the light coming in from behind. So, again, the reasoning of death is carbon monoxide poisoning. You only get that from being in an enclosed space. You could not have got it right here. That's the whole thing. You could not have gotten that in this open area, first of all. So, what does that lead to believe? That they were somewhere else prior to getting here. All right? And from the videos that have came out, like the next day when she was on live, just turning up, twerking and all this bullshit, right after your kids' dead. You ain't even had the funeral yet, and you got them all on live and all this. Second thing is, it was you and 5 other kids in the car. None of them got it. Nobody, as far as an adult, got it, because her mother was in there as well.
Right.
None of them got it. So this leads to believe that you had these kids locked in the car somewhere with the car on because it is cold, had the heat on, thinking that was enough. All right. Now, of course, right now we don't know where the fuck she was, so it's speculative about where she was. But the police department have opened up and invested. Well, continuing on with the criminal side of this, once they got that toxic autopsy report back. This shit is looking horrible. And I just want to say this because remember when we first reported on it, I was very, very heavy on, bruh, this bitch got some responsibility in this too. I know that the baby daddy is a deadbeat.
You did.
We can all agree on that. But nigga, when you look back at what he said, that nigga said, I don't want to hear all of these sobs. She could quit with all the sob stories. After I see this, I get what he was talking about. Not saying that he wasn't a deadbeat because, nigga, again, I still agree there should not be a reason why you need to come get your own kids. So, yes, you still goddamn bullshit on some deadbeat shit. However, I was very firm on, bruh, this bitch holds some accountability too. Now with this coming out, I'm starting to figure out, and this is just my hypothesis, this is not confirmed or anything, but from the activities I've seen and the situation that you were in, you don't want to be a mother. You do not want to be a mother. You are more.
And so them 2 kids that died was actually his. So them other 3.
I don't know if they his or not.
They have one more. They have 3 kids together.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
So yes, the 2 that died were his, but still, for the other kids not to have gotten it, that means they weren't in the car with these 2 children. So at the time, your ass was just with these 2 children and gone to do what the fuck ever. I don't know if you went shopping. I don't know if you went partying. I don't know if you went to entertain niggas. I don't know what the hell your ass went and did. All I can tell you is you left them kids in a car by themselves somewhere that was enclosed for them to have that.
To even die like that.
Because nobody else even have traces of carbon monoxide in them. Not the rest of the kids, not you, not your mama. None of y'all have traces of carbon monoxide in you, but these 2 were so filled up with it that they passed away.
I mean, they assumed they sat in the enclosed area for a lot of time.
For a long time. For long enough to get poisoned to death.
To death, yeah.
Yes, long enough to get poisoned to death, which then leads the question, if they were somewhere else when this took place, that either means one or 2 things, which going to add to you don't want to be a mother. You didn't pay attention to them, leaving wherever you was to go to the damn parking garage, or you knew that they were dead and you trying to come up with a story.
And you played it off because clearly you called on how you, even from that story, you called that friend or the family
godmama.
The first time for the first one.
Right.
And then like, oh, something happened with this one. Then you made it seem like, damn, the second one after so many hours.
Correct.
Yeah. So y'all both came up with that. So I think she should be in that goddamn.
And then not even that. When now they're interviewing, right? They were interviewing the parents, her mama before, like when it initially happened. Her mama had the story. Hey, yeah, she was in the car. They came here. They were sleeping all night. She said she usually be awake, but this was the one night that she fell asleep, coincidentally. So now, after the toxicology report come back, and they come back to interview you, oh, I don't know what happened. I don't know.
So that means all y'all was a part of it.
Woo!
All y'all was a part of it.
Bruh, this is a story that I'm going to be locked on, fool, because I already felt it, bruh. I felt it. It's just certain things that mothers would not. I'm sorry. The women that I know, if God forbid anything like this was to happen,
your ass is gone.
They would not be on live the next day twerking. I can guarantee you that. They would not be on live the next day taking shots, partying it up after 2 of your kids just passed.
Like we were saying earlier, this internet got everybody fucked up.
Bruh, it is, and it's giving them false hope. False realities.
Delusional, like nothing's going to happen. There's no consequence.
All right.
And everybody that was partying with her, what is wrong with y'all?
Bruh, they running cliques.
Yeah.
They running groups.
Look. That birds over feather shit really means
I'm trying to tell you.
This is the same kind of energy of the wise fucking y'all remember Casey Anthony?
Yes, yeah.
You know, she's regaining popularity, and she's trying to reinvent herself on TikTok, and she has like
what's she at LGBTQ now? Isn't that what she came out her first video? That shit's crazy. I seen.
She's a motherfucking murderer.
Yep. I seen that shit, and it's crazy. This shit is crazy.
I mean, it's crazy, but I mean, what this is showing us is everybody got a side, and clearly, if you put it on the internet, you'll see who was on what.
It's just that every situation has a truth to it.
Yeah,
it don't matter what you trying to do, how much you get. Like you literally sat up there and cried. Now I'm not saying you didn't cry because they actually were gone. I'm pretty sure you did not expect this. I'm not saying that you wanted this at this time. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say that. So you were sitting up here and you were crying, but dog, that was just performative. That was very performative. You have let the city go ahead and put this story out here. Not only that, come back and gift you with a home, a whole home with the appliances and all of this.
Probably some money in your pocket.
Now it comes out that, damn, hold on, you were gone from carbon monoxide poisoning? Your babies had died from carbon monoxide poisoning? Very strange. Very strange.
That's suspicious.
Very suspicious. That's weird. Very suspicious.
That's funny. Not funny, but weird funny.
Bruh, I'm trying to tell you. And I'm so glad that the police are still going on with the criminal investigation of this, because I promise you, we gonna find out some shit. We are going to find out some shit. We're going to find out where she was prior. When we find out how long the babies was in there, where they was and all of that, bro. Yeah, man, go ahead and sit in that chair. Go ahead and get the chair ready.
And this being highlighted is going to make it going to really hinder those that actually had these real deal accidents happen or something like that. It's another thing that just going to be like, we don't believe your ass.
No, these are the situations that happen. For like that cause those type of reactions to situations. I, for one, am just glad that police are still going on with this, because these kids deserve real justice.
Facts.
They deserve real justice, bro. They didn't ask to be here, and they damn sure ain't asked to be killed.
Facts.
I'ma just tell you that off the rip. So all of this, bro, it's not adding up, and I hope that we find out some truth in the coming days. Real shit, dog. Let's moving right along to the topics of today.
Before we get on the topics, I do have to bid you guys adieu. It is my time to go. I got to get my boy to his scrimmage. But I do hope that you guys have a good rest of the show. Thank you guys for tuning in on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch. Where else we at? TikTok?
Yeah.
I think we're there too. So
yes. Put that in for me,
I got
please.
you. So thank you very much for tuning in. Make sure that you like, share, subscribe. Make sure y'all comment. Stop being so gosh
trying to tell you, comment on some shit.
Come on, accountables. You know we love
you. Stop being so scary, okay?
Yeah, scary asses.
And you be safe on y'all journey, and tell nephew have enjoy himself and fuck them boys up.
A goodie one.
Tell them to knock their motherfucking muffin cap back blue.
Not the muffin cap. I'm weak. I'll give me 1 second here. Oh, thank you, bro.
I'm thinking about it too.
It's all right. It's all right.
It's okay.
It's all right.
But yeah, man. Hey, man. For what we getting into today, man. Listen here, you accountables. We love y'all, man. What y'all been up to though? Anyway, while we getting this together, you know. Little switcheroo for the hitcheroo. Come on, man. Y'all talk to us. What's in there? What's going on out there? What y'all got to talk about? What y'all ready to be accountable for?
Not a motherfucking thing.
Yeah, clearly, y'all ain't ready yet, huh? That's a harsh thing to do when you have to, you know, be self-aware and admit some shit. And once you be accountable, you know, the next step after accepting accountability is, you know, correcting some things. But a lot of people don't want to correct, you know. Come on, talk in this chat. What the fuck y'all doing? Don't be scared. Get in here. Talk to the short guy. Don't I let my extra cheese and broccoli? Don't they like to kick it like a rider? Gonna be with J Money serving everybody. Man. Hey, man, I'm like Aaron the plumber. Win, lose, or draw, like Pokemon, gotta catch them all. We got next. What's on the docket next? Oh, that bullshit. That bitch did that shit. I said it.
That was LeBron James coming up to me. Unexpectedly, I might add.
Oh, that's the next. That's what we finna talk about.
All right, thank y'all for goddamn,
hanging out
giving
with
us that time to get
this
thing right. Next, our next topic that we're gonna be speaking on is this LeBron James versus Stephen A. Smith.
What happened?
I got some shit for this, boy. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
I seen
y'all
something like
know
this. I
LeBron
seen this
is
clip.
my motherfucking nigga. Y'all know I fuck with Bron. And he's still a goat in my eyes. But dog, right is right, wrong is wrong. Accountability is accountability.
I wish I would have went back to see what Stephen A. said about his son, but I
That was LeBron James coming up to me, unexpectedly, I might add, to confront me about making sure that I mind what I say about his son. Can't repeat the words because they ain't suited for FCC airwaves. That's what he was doing. That wasn't a basketball player confronting me. That was a parent. That was a father. And I can't sit here and be angry or feel slighted by LeBron James in any way in that regard. Now let me tell you what I feel. I never would speak negatively about your son. I was talking about you, meaning you, LeBron James. I have nothing but the best wishes for Bronny James. I wish him nothing but the best. I hope that he flourishes into an NBA star. Usually in other sports, we see all-stars, and on occasion, we'll see their children become stars as well. That doesn't really happen with the NBA. I sincerely hope he's the exception. By all accounts, he's a wonderful kid. And I don't know anybody who roots against him, and it certainly isn't me. But in the same breath, at the time that we were talking about him, he was percolating to such a degree that the Bronny James stories had gone viral. And so we had to talk about it. And when I said the things that I said, I was talking about the position that he was put in by his dad. Because LeBron James has been on the record, and he has said, and I'll read the quote here. There was a quote that he gave in February of 2024. The work and results will ultimately do talking, no matter what the size. If y'all don't know, he doesn't care what mock drafts say. He just works, earned, not given, et cetera, et cetera. But he also had said that his son could play on the Lakers right now, and he was better than half the dudes in the NBA. In the aftermath of all of that, he instructed everybody before the draft that y'all want me, draft Bronny. Wherever Bronny is at, that's where I'll be. I'll do whatever it takes to play with my son for a year. It's not about the money at that point. My point months ago was that because of who you are, one of the top 2 players in the history of basketball, in my estimation, there's an immense amount of pressure that comes with that for his son. And when he talked like that, and what have you, anything that goes awry as it pertains to his son, there's going to be a microscopic eye, even more intensified, on Bronny James because of his dad and what his dad had said. That was LeBron James.
All right, bro. So, what happened and what's going on right now is...
Yeah, explain to me, please.
Bro, all right, so LeBron, Stephen A., just like every other sports analyst, was analyzing the skills of Bronny James in the NBA. Okay. All right. They're not speaking on his G League because he's killing in the G League. The nigga, he has gotten his points up. His stats look great in the G League. Okay. But while he's in the NBA, they reported on what his performance is in the NBA. And I watch ESPN every morning. I'm a very big fan of Stephen A. Smith. First of all, congratulations on the $100 million deal for the next 5 years. Highest paid sports analyst in history. Congratulations. I love Stephen A. Smith, bro.
$20 million a year.
Dog, when I tell you that I'm having such a hard time with this because I love LeBron, but I don't give a fuck who you is, nigga. I know you not perfect, and everybody can stand some accountability.
Right.
Bruh, this shit right here seems like bullying. It seems like bullying. Because you're not, first of all, if I've never disrespected your son, which he's never disrespected, he don't even talk about Bronny personally. They only talk about what he does on the fucking court. So, one, if I've never disrespected your son personally, you coming up to me talking about keep my son out of this is bully activity, first of all, nigga. Second of all, bro, the way that Stephen A. responded let me know that this is some bullying shit, bro. Stephen A. has never been this mild, never been this meek, never been this calm with a controlled tone throughout the whole delivery of the segment that he's on.
That what made me watch the clip.
Dog, this right here lets me know, all right, we just gave you that $100 million now. Bron is still the face of this league right now. We got to make Bron happy.
Right.
So you better make Bron happy. And I don't like that shit.
You Slick made him have to tuck his nuts in a little bit.
I don't like that shit because ain't nobody talking bad about your son.
That you brought him into this type of situation where this is what happens.
Exactly.
Like, they talk about his game.
Bro, it's in every segment of life. We know that, bro. We done seen that shit.
Like that, bro.
CEOs got them bring their son in, and then the people who been working 10, 15 years that are in management have something negative to say because, nigga, you don't know what the fuck is going on. You're only here because of who your parent is.
You inherited some shit.
It happens in every facet of life. So for the fact that you up here trying to implement some bully shit, bruh, I don't like that shit. First of all, I would have told that nigga, suck a dick. What is you talking about?
I would have made him fight me right there.
Bruh, that's what I'm saying. I would have snapped right there. Nigga, you gonna have to do what you gotta do, nigga. Go on, ruin your goddamn empire then. Fuck,
I'm down to ruin mine. What's up?
What? No, because I'm not gonna ruin mine. You just punch me. I want you to punch me, slap, put your hands on me. Please put your hands on me, Mr. Billionaire. You gonna be looking at a lawsuit fatter than your motherfucking shoulders in the motherfucking morning, nigga. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? Like, no, that's some bully activity. You is not finna tell me that, nigga, I can't do my job because it's your son.
Your son grown as shit.
That's another thing.
He grown. Why are you trying to fight a battle that's not even a battle?
Bruh, do you know what niggas are gonna say to Bronny from here on out?
But watch out because you gonna call his daddy.
Bruh, you have made your son a spectacle.
Boy, they gonna tease that nigga. Boy,
you have made your son a fucking spectacle.
And I don't think I'm just analyzing from how I see Bronny move. I don't really think he really want to play basketball as deeply as LeBron's forcing him to.
Nah, he want to play basketball, but what I'll say, what I will say is, he shouldn't have been at this level this quick.
Yeah, he should have worked for it.
He shouldn't have been at this level this fucking quick, nigga.
Your daddy worked for you to put there, and already the statement Steven said, it don't matter where he go. So you are trying to bully your influence on.
He did. He used his whole influence to get his son in the league.
And
everybody knows
he's
it,
now
though.
out the G League part. So he's whose team he's on? He on the Lakers.
He on the Lakers. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, in the G League, he does decent.
Okay.
Still not like no standout star, but of course, like we said, anybody who's gotten picked 55th in the draft has never had this much coverage. So you know the only reason why is because it's your son.
And y'all lame in the name. So
dog, I for one don't like this shit.
I'd be more mad with my dad. I'd be like, bro, can you just let this go? Like, damn.
Right, because I'm telling you, bro, it's gonna be some niggas out there that don't give a damn about your status, your money, your power.
Or your daddy.
No, I'm talking about Bron.
Okay.
I'm talking about LeBron, like, nigga, and we gonna be on your boy ass, nigga. Especially like if it's a championship on the line, this nigga hit the court. Boy, nigga, it ain't nothing but dad jokes coming out. Ain't nothing but dad jokes coming out.
Where your dad at, little bitch?
Right. Don't hurt him, y'all. You know LeBron will just come on out here and goddamn try to flex his muscle, get his stupid ass flip. Fuck wrong with y'all, nigga. Y'all playing. This shit
and
right
then
here
it's niggas
was
that'll take that shit off the court.
bullshit.
It's a lot of them niggas that's down to go off
You
court.
get this nigga slapped in the locker room about some shit that you out here doing. You trying to sit up here, oh, don't talk about my son. Nigga, well, what you want him in the NBA for? What the fuck did you do all of this shit for, nigga? Like, niggas already knew that he had a skill set to be having 1 foot on an NBA national televised game. But you have earned the right to have this type of influence, which niggas was congratulating.
And with you talking for your son, it's already showing that you don't have complete faith in him.
Exactly.
As a man.
Well, it's not even that. I think LeBron is just sitting up here because of the equity and what he has brought to the game.
That nobody can't got no down.
Right.
But you ain't above that.
But again, this is what happens when niggas feel like they part of the program. He the first billionaire to still be actively on a NBA court. This nigga has
Slick
so
got a
much
clean name
power
still.
and influence inside of the Lakers organization. And he has power throughout the NBA world. Just NBA world completely, as we can see how Stephen A. responded. Because, nigga, I'm telling you this. Like the bottom line for a TV company is the ratings. Had Stephen A. came back on here and snapped, nigga, this shit would have been at like 1 million views. Just that part alone would have been at past 1-2 million views. So to me right now, it's more than just the TV ratings, nigga. It's the influence and the power that LeBron is carrying at this point in time.
And now he throwing it around.
And I don't like that shit. I have never liked the bully, nigga. There was and this is what pissing me off because, nigga, your image off the court was the separating factor of the GOAT conversation, nigga.
Cause you held yourself in a regard that was like you was above all this
You
shit.
handled yourself at a level and you kept yourself there up until recently. We never heard of any sexual allegations outside of your wife.
Right.
No type of goddamn any type. You ain't get stopped by the police. You ain't been doing like nothing has happened.
There wasn't no smut on your name, brother.
Exactly, bro. Now you sitting up here and you're trying to do this little gangster shit, nigga. I'm sorry. The nigga did not put your son in danger. He did not disrespect your son.
He didn't have no malice towards your son. Nothing malicious towards your son. He just made an analysis on the game.
And this is what he does
do
for a living. So, like, why did you want your son in the league if sports analysts were not going to be able to analyze?
You shouldn't have put him there.
Nigga, I guarantee you one thing, nigga. You ain't finna front Charles Barkley like that.
Or Shaq.
You ain't finna front Shaq like that.
Or Jordan.
Trying to tell you, nigga, like, bro. Well, Jordan not an analyst.
Yeah, you're right.
But, nigga, these two, they are sports analysts, nigga. And the only reason you ain't fronted Gilbert Arenas because Gilbert Arenas been in your nuts. He been on his nuts. He's been the only one that's like, boy, y'all got to give Bronny time, which I agree with. I agree that, nigga, anybody, any person, any player coming into the league, unless you're fucking LeBron James, nigga, we don't expect much from you in your first couple of years. That's just that.
The fact that you're LeBron's son, we already hold you at a high regard because of how he was. But your high school highlights and shit wasn't the same as his.
Exactly. They were nowhere near what LeBron was.
He tried to highlight it for you, but
it's just that this is bully activity to the max. I don't like this shit, bro. This shit is some real live hoe shit, nigga. This is when a bitch in her feelings got a little rank inside the company and now trying to fuck other people position up because she don't feel good.
Or don't like
LeBron,
something.
Pull your skirt down, nigga. Pull your fucking skirt down, nigga. I'm sorry.
I guess we actually getting to see him.
Your son sucks in the NBA. How about that, nigga?
I'm not a sports
nigga. I
person.
watch, nigga. He
so
is averaging 0.3 points a game, nigga. 0.4 assists a game inside the NBA. Not the G League, but the NBA. Fuck, nigga. I'm sorry. Whatever. Nigga, if you ain't want your son to be scrutinized, to be the nigga, you shouldn't have goddamn used your influence to get him here this fast. You should have let him still be in college. He should still be goddamn building up to this point. But nope. Hey, I want to play with my son. This is your selfish
really some selfishness.
wantings.
That's what I'm about to say. This is really he trying to live out his dream.
So nigga,
he don't care if his son really suck. He just trying to make it to a point where I get this year out the way, and then after that he could do whatever.
This is some bullshit. I swear to God, this is some bullshit. And then for you to be fronting another black man, why you ain't going front any other white analyst who has said the exact same shit that Stephen A has said?
Yeah, that be bothering me right there, brother.
Like you going to front him though?
It's like when everybody got a problem and everybody say something, they only go to the nigga. Like, no, why you ain't go like with Charlamagne told Birdman? Why you push up on what you call it? That would have been coming out, boy. My mouth slick, so you had to punch me right then and there.
That nigga was gonna have to lose, bro. If I was Stephen A, bro, that nigga would have had to lose it on that court.
Because my mouth would have made him want to punch me.
Boy, what nigga suck a dick? Nigga.
And it's on camera, boy. I'm finna sue the shit out your ass. You finna
like,
lose that
bro,
billion,
you
boy.
just like Drake of this shit. You ain't nothing but a highly paid employee. Get your motherfucking ass back over there and shoot some fucking free throws, you bitch. How about that?
Focus on the game and focus on getting him better.
Fuck is you talking about, boy? I don't like this shit, dog. This nigga gonna sit up there and do this shit. And bro, again, I hate bullies. That's why I personally just don't. And what you did was bully-esque. Oh, don't you talk about my son?
All right, Billy.
The
You
son
think you Billy
that's a
badass?
grown man that's in the NBA that I fought so hard. You can analyze everybody else, but you don't analyze this one motherfucker. Bruh, now you finna get this nigga targeted. Now he's a target. How about that, nigga?
And clearly you're not choosing your battles, brother. So
man,
you're not choosing them well. That's what I see.
This shit has just been horrible. It has been horrible. I don't like that you fronted Stephen A like this. I hope that Stephen A really find his nuts, his sound. I hope the network really just let him be him and stop.
That I pray.
Like, bro, because y'all, this whole shit was some bullshit because of, quote unquote, the power that you possess, nigga. I don't give a damn. I don't give a fuck about none of this power shit, nigga. I swear to God. I don't give two fucks about none of this power shit. But moving right along to the next part of this motherfucking show, which is some real fuck shit, nigga.
Did you see
we
Dr.
finna
goddamn
watch this shit and we gonna give our opinion on this.
I just wanted to come on here with a small, short announcement. I just want to start this video off by saying I'm not trying to get clout. I literally just want to have a conversation with my father. My biological father is Dr. Umar. He has another daughter. I tried to contact him about, getting to know my sister on my dad's side. I asked him if he knows her or if he has her number. He ignored me and never responded. I'm 22 years old now. My dad has never been to anything important, no graduation, no birthday parties, nothing. He has not been in my life. Again, I'm not making this video to bash him. I'm making this video to state facts, okay? You can't get on Instagram and get on social media and portray to be an activist and talk about how black kings need to be with black women, but you're not even in your black woman's daughter's life. It doesn't make sense. You're being a hypocrite. And it's frustrating because I reached out to you. I shouldn't have had to do that. I'm your daughter. But I'm smart enough and logical enough to know that you would never reach out to me because you don't have my phone number. And I'm pretty sure you wouldn't try to reach out to me because for what? I don't want anything out of you. I want nothing but a conversation. Forget the relationship. I really don't care too much about that at this point. I just wanted a conversation out of you and you shut me down. You ignored.
All right. So right here is where I can't, bro. All right. So as we see, this is Dr. Umar's daughter. Now she got there saying that she's been trying to reach out to Umar and all of this shit, right? And Umar responded back, and his response was basically along the lines of, you're going about this the wrong way. If you really wanted to reach me, you should have called me. Now, what it is that she contacted Umar off another phone. All right. First of all, if I'm a motherfucking celebrity I'm not finna to just answer
Random
any other numbers. I don't care what you're saying on there. That scams happen every time, every day, and especially at a higher clip for people who are well known. I can't just sit up here and be responding to unknown numbers that are talking about this is your daughter. Can you pick up? And his response was, why don't you text me from your number if you're my daughter?
Right. But also, let's be also clear, Dr. Umar has already plenty of times stated that he had 2 kids and what was the situation. He's already...
No, for real. Yes, I agree.
He was up front about all that. So, and the reason why he didn't marry their mothers, and when he found out, and he been paying child support the whole entire time. So,
bruh, and this is why I say
but she looking for clout the way she going about it.
Like this couldn't have been what she wanted, right?
Y'all, this is what my dad responded to me. Good evening, princess. Although I am very disappointed in your online behavior, I want to have lunch with you and your mother next Thursday or Friday. Please have her text me the day, time, and location for our meeting. You deserve to hear all of the truth from us together. We have much to discuss. I look forward to building the relationship with you that she never allowed us to have. With love, your father. So you decide to reach out to me because I outed you.
You
had all this time, you had all these chances to reach out to your daughter, but because I outed you on social media, now you want to sit down for lunch? You're a fraud. You're a hypocrite. You are everything that you say that you aren't. And you got on live responding to me, talking about some struggle stream, talking about some, oh, I'm known in North Philly. If y'all needed to find me, y'all could have found me. Why the what do I have to find you for, sir? When you're my dad. Right? Like, now you want to have a talk because I outed you.
She really ain't got much to talk about.
Hold black men accountable.
What we need to do is hold everyone accountable, especially black women. Especially little bitches that was raised by bitter bitches.
Right.
How about that? Bro, first of all, nigga, that was some bullshit. How in the first video, you was so meek and talking about, only thing I want is a conversation. Only thing I want is a conversation. Now he agrees to have a conversation and you don't even accept the shit.
No, but the conversation he want is with you and your mama. So now
exactly.
That means the lie your mama been telling you, you finna be shattered in that goddamn meeting. When you realize what it really was is your mama.
Bruh, and this is what I'm saying, bro. He's been saying that his baby mothers were very, very toxic. He was in a toxic place when he created his kids and all that good shit. Mm-hmm. But they are very toxic and not letting him be in his kid's life. But he has been waiting on the day when y'all are able to grow up and make the decisions.
Most men do.
So now we can build on the relationship that was blocked from us.
I'm not fighting this lady when the system is set up for her.
Dog. And then, bro, and then if I'm Dr. Umar, nigga, if I'm Dr. Umar, I'm sorry, nigga, I got good reasoning on why the fuck I'm not bro, you have been poisoned with today's influence, dog.
Pussy got to go. Give me that net like Bessie, no. Give me that net like
come on, hold on.
What thumb in my booty? Sound like this from the bed right here. Bow, 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 bow.
Hold on, wait a minute. Wait a minute. If I'm Umar and I got there and preaching against this shit, ain't no way in the fuck. Ain't no way. Bitch, you know you ain't had no influence from me. You know I ain't had no influence over this right here. This was some bullshit, nigga. Ain't no motherfucking way. I'm sorry.
Bro, I be feeling like, you know, it sucks how shit happens. You know, I be feeling most of the fathers like, bro, because it seems like women got so much control over them kids, and to say so, it's like, bro, I'm not fighting you. Hey, it is. Come talk to me when you're grown, bro.
Yeah, you gonna have to. It gotta be like that.
Yeah. So at that point, because I'm not finna be sitting here asking permission from the motherfucker I made a baby with, bro. It's my kid. I'm the father. All right. and I gotta go through the rigmarole with you because you feeling some type of way about us not making it, or I didn't move on your dime.
That's what it is.
Yeah, I didn't move on your dime already. So you using this child as a you got it. You got it. Do you? And if I gotta run stuff by you. And you don't gotta run nothing by me. That's wickedness,
bro. Y'all know how I feel about details. You doing all this shit with your bed ain't even made up. Your bed ain't even made up, bitch. You shaking your ass, want to thumb up your booty hole.
Why your bed on the wall,
man?
On that side of the wall,
dog. This is what the fuck I'm saying, dog.
It sound like you ain't got your own
ain't no
spot
motherfucking way in hell. I would have been goddamn, bro. You crazy as a motherfucker. Again, just retarded as a motherfucker. First video, you just want a conversation. Once he give you the conversation, now you talking about, oh, you just want it because I outed you. Whole black man like how about?
A man that already had done already talked about this and gave good extenuous information on it. Like it ain't nothing you outed. That's why he was disappointed. Like clearly you ain't paying attention to what I've been or how I've been talking because I talk about it a lot. I done talked about it a lot.
That shit was just sick, bro. I'm talking about sick as fuck. This shit right here with all of these folks, man. Nigga, I, for one, am just glad that
but see, you know what?
I have the discernment I got.
But you know what? These them clout chasers that don't win and then they bow gracefully, try to bow gracefully.
And you are a struggling streamer. The fuck wrong with you? You are a struggling streamer.
Cause you trying.
The fuck?
And that's the only way you felt like you was gonna get some kind of like attention and
bro,
and
every
views.
video beyond her talking about Umar has less than 9 comments per video.
Jesus.
You're struggling. You are struggling, ma'am. The fuck? And then you got the nerve to think
you ain't get
that
education?
You can check somebody.
You ain't gonna get no education or nothing.
Bro, this shit crazy as a motherfucker, dog. This shit is crazy as a motherfucker, dog. But I like to goddamn just go on ahead and
let's move forward, bro.
Move the fuck forward.
Dr. Umar, I feel like you don't even need to have the conversation.
But
I wouldn't if I was you, but hey, we're not you, and I understand the rhetoric and the mindset and the goal you're aiming for. So
you a grown ass woman at this point, bitch. I'm gonna need you to come with some respect. Fuck wrong with you?
Don't I love my
$86, $87.
Don't you lay like the kick like ride. Don't wanna be with J Money serving it.
Man.
Bruh.
Iced up. Big. Like I'm gonna sign with Grand Hustle and rock out with them. How did you figure that out?
I didn't figure it out. I mean, I just went with what was more compatible to the man that I was. Because they say likely hearts and likely minds.
That's real. That's hard. I like it.
They say people who are like birds of a feather.
Yeah.
Bruh, this shit's over.
You killed that verse, man, on that Ain't I. You said, Ain't I? You said,
you got to know the boy.
Come on.
Futuristic.
Come on, man.
My worker make the J's do the jump, man.
Come on, man.
You got to know. This the remix right here. Grand Hustle, baby. It's the Kings right here.
Man.
You got to know we grab it. Pack extra slide. Don't I love my vegetable, the extra cheese and broccoli. Don't you lay like the kick like karate. Don't be with J Money serving everything.
Man.
Bro, oh my God. This has got to be the funniest shit on the internet right now.
And the fact that, you know what?
This is funny as
I'm not even mad at the people who get these people on here to build clout. I'm mad at these motherfuckers that get on here don't know, and these motherfuckers is really laughing at you. Like motherfuckers getting you on here because you just, bro, you all over the place.
You're funny.
Like
you're hilarious.
They're playing with y'all mental ill patients, man.
Bro, right? Y'all don't want to go get checked. I ain't finna get you checked, nigga.
They playing with y'all mental ill patients, bro.
Nigga. Hell no.
I got a little too much integrity in me to have a motherfucker like this on my shit, on our shit.
Bro, that shit is funny as fuck, bro.
It ain't worth it, man.
And then see, bro, something had to happen in the span of 2 months because 2 months ago this nigga was on Off the Porch with Alley Boy. At least while he was on Off the Porch with Alley Boy, he had some money.
Bro,
the nigga pulled out some racks with some.
Where he be having them racks. It's just like them. I don't know if he on them drugs. It's got to be drugs,
bruh.
But
taking him out of here.
But you notice when he by himself, it's different. So I guess when he with the fellas, he put it on and he have his shit together. But when he by himself,
then he gotta have some false teeth because the nigga had all his teeth on the goddamn on the off the porch interview.
But I think he lost that teeth when Alley Boy them jumped his ass.
Oh well, could have been.
Yeah. So he had to have a little deposit, whatever that shit called, deposit.
Could have been. And I understand about squashing beefs and moving forward.
We ain't gonna be
that
cool.
Did that shit, and
we ain't
now
gonna be that
y'all
cool.
get to sit on off the porch together. Oh no. Oh hell no, nigga. What?
You see when that nigga was like, "I'm glad that's all they did, cause I thought they was gonna bring the choppers out, the sticks out." I'm like,
yeah, I would have dropped your ass too. I'm on Ti, nigga. Stop all that puss ass shit, nigga. You ain't ready to die for nothing.
Hey, bro, you remember that verse T.I. did when they had the Hustle Gang shit and told Dro that was your homeboy?
Fuck you, man. Yeah, that's why he trying to get back with Dro and J Money and Alley and make a comeback. Like, bro, the shit is not working, dog. And I found out why that nigga got kicked out the club. Nigga got kicked out the club down there in Texas because this nigga was mad that the crowd wasn't thick, first of all, and then it was all niggas. He said his manager said that he came out and was like, man, there ain't nothing but niggas in here. And then sat down and they gonna mug the crowd.
You think
say them niggas like, nigga, fuck you then, nigga.
You think you that nigga?
Like, boy, get your bitch ass up out of here, nigga. Right, again.
Mr. Candy Lady.
It got to be the drugs, nigga. It got to be the drugs that make you feel like you are at a place that you have not earned.
First of all, bro, you didn't have many hits. First of all, let's start there. You had a few. Futuristic Love.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't I? The remix, right?
Yep.
And
that probably it.
Yeah.
Hey,
you really stole. You stole.
But he did say
J Money.
Ain't I really sustained his whole career?
Yeah.
And I was so big at the time that it really did sustain his whole career.
It be like that. It's certain niggas that this one song just like took care of my life. But what did you do with the money on?
Smoke it up.
And
straight to the dope
let the
man.
lady that was beating you half to death, your abuser, the money you said going to your mama's house, the lady that was abusing you.
Deion Sanders.
Bro, that shit had me weak.
Deion Sanders.
Then that nigga started doing push-ups.
Deion Sanders. This nigga here is going through it, bro. I swear to God, bro. This man is going through it.
But as a people, until we get ourselves together and come together and stop, like, paying this kind of shit attention, they gonna keep happening.
That's what I'm saying. That's why it's harder for that goes back to what I was speaking about before we started the show. Like all the influence that the kids have. It's hard to tell niggas, not the young boys, not to crash out when you look on YouTube and the crash out videos are at 1 and 2 million. King Von was just in high regards, and he still had in high regards.
So going to prison and dying is their goal right now.
Like, bro, it's not even their goal because they don't understand what that life is like once they get in there.
Yeah.
But they don't mind doing the crimes, trying to circumvent the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, they want to be known for shooting out and catching the body and getting away with it and all of this shit. Like, nigga, that's not how life works, buddy.
But you put it on camera, so how can you get away with it?
That's not how life works, buddy.
Real gangsters back then, you didn't even, in their songs, they went whole different routes. They were trying to teach you how to be better in life, and they...
Dog. Again, this is just some bullshit.
But see, it was a time when we glorify all the dope heads.
Boy, right. This is not the hustler time. At least we had the hustle in us. Man.
And even the dope, like you looking at this time, all the dope boys is broke. Like they ain't got no place to stay, no nothing.
Boy,
and goddamn, and they own the dope too.
Bro, that shit.
And that was a thing that was against the rules back when you selling dope. Boy, you cannot be on your shit. This shit you sell.
I agree. But Ratchet Hippie had to jet out early to make sure she's a very good supporting mother, and she usually reads the Reddit and Weep. But I will be reading it this week instead of the Ratchet Hippie.
I know you fucking lying.
The weep.
All right. Am I the asshole?
Yep.
For telling my teacher that I was not graded due to her negligence. Okay.
Let me read that out.
Before I start, I'm new to Reddit. I made an account solely for answering similar questions. All right, whatever. Me, male, 14, and my teacher, a female, 35, had a dispute a few days back. I'm still pretty guilty of holding a grudge for that. I had given the assignment to someone who had been told by the same teacher to collect the assignments and hand it over to her table. The next day, I got papers back when I saw that it came back with no sign, no wording from the teacher. The next day, I went and talked to her about it, but she brushed me off, told me to stand, and after I tried submitting it again, she told me to meet her at X timing at Y place, which was nearly impossible since I had another subject at the time. Without even trying to consult me, she called my parents and claimed that I was trying to submit a paper which wasn't even written yet. For that, I almost got grounded and any other privileges taken away. But the only real bummer was that I could only stay up until 9:30 opposed to the usual 10:30, even though I only get home at 8 and only have free time from 8:15 to 10:30. The next day, I met her again. When I tried to submit it, she said that she would not correct it since I had not submitted it on time. That pretty much drove me off my limits, so I told her that it wasn't my problem that my papers, which took most of my time to complete, wasn't graded and wasn't submitted due to her negligence, since most of the other papers were graded and registered. I had to spend the rest of class standing again. I'm writing this in my room. My mother had been scolding me every time I bring up anything about school. I do well in studies, so this is pretty uncommon. P.S. I have never insulted her directly or used any profanity. Am I the asshole for what I said?
No, you was at your limit at that point. She playing with you. I don't know what she got against you, my boy. Or girl. I don't know which one that is. But no, you're not the asshole because they play with you. Especially you a serious person. Is the way your parents going about it too, knowing that you are normally a straight up kid to get your grades. You know, they should have been more investigative of that. But what about you, brother?
I think you're the asshole because it's, to me, again, that's not your fight to fight. We see this shit all the time with kids getting in fights with teachers, kids playing with grown adults and end up getting their ass hurt, killed, or permanently injured. This was not smart at all. There should have been some type of protocol that your parents have set up because, just like I tell my kids, you don't go and just try to handle the problem yourself. You cannot you're going to lose that fight every single time.
Yeah, they don't think much of you as a kid.
Because even if they're in the wrong, that needs to be addressed by someone who can hold them accountable. You cannot hold them accountable. You can't do nothing but make the situation worse. Same thing what I be saying about trying to hold court on the side of the road. Nigga, if you stop, don't be starting to read out the rights that you got and all of this shit, man. Obviously, they don't care at this point. I advocate for moving the smartest in the situation. Make it home, make it to us, and there will be, yes, it takes a little bit longer. That is the only difference. That's the only difference. Because I do believe that if she was wrong in any type of way, that, nigga, yes, we are the ones to hold her to that accountability. We are going to be the ones to get her in line about whatever it is and to not play with you again. But by you doing this shit, you keep getting yourself in more and more trouble, which is going to make it very hard for anybody to see your point or aid you with this. That's my only thing about this, bro. You can't win in this fight. You cannot win in this fight, bro. You sound like you got pulled over and now you trying to read out the law. And you're not finna win. You're not going to win, bro. So that would just be my take on it. But we got to get right along to the perspiration of the week. Ew.
Is C-Note the short guy without short supply? This is the Pimpspiration of the week. On guard now. Yeah. You know, the Pimpspiration of the week for you geeks who will never be unique. Just a little something for on your soul, man. I just want y'all to always have this in mind. Always have this in mind when you're trying to come up in life. It's easier for someone to pull you down, and it's harder for you to pull somebody up. Always remember that. It's way easier. It's way easier for somebody to pull you down. So make them good decisions, man. Think about the decisions you're going to make. Think about what you're trying to do and who you're trying to get with you. But, man, that's just been a little Pimpspiration of the week for you geeks who will never be unique, and you hoes. It's time to let it go.
Down. And with that being said, this has been another episode of Ready to Be Accountable. We will see y'all next week. Bro, I hope this bitch get locked up. Y'all bitches stop having these babies if y'all ain't trying to be in these babies' life. Because all you doing is going to get them killed out here, and your ass should have killed them before they got out here, bitch.
It's okay to let
options, abortion.
And start making niggas have condoms.